Hello, everyone. Good morning and welcome to Morning Verses with Mike. Thank you so much for getting up early and joining me this morning. A couple quick reminders. I do this every weekday morning, Monday through Friday at 6:15 a.m. Mountain. So whatever time that makes it where you are at, I would love to have you jump in and join me. I'm just going to click over here as I do always to get things rolling and see as people are coming in and out of the chat room. Now, whether you're joining live or whether you're joining later, a couple things that I would ask of you. The goal of this is that share the Word of God, share our faith in God, share some positivity to other people. So if you would, again, no matter what time you're watching this, just click that share button, smash the like button, smash the share button. That's like the thing for 2018. Smash it, right? So we can get the word out and spread that positivity out there in the world today on social media. So as I was saying, I do this Monday through Friday, 6:15 a.m. Each day I read from the New Living Translation of Every Man's Bible. It's a study Bible, and the New Living Translation version is one that has a little bit of updated verbiage. So this morning I am going to be getting into Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 4. And like I said, hope your day started off great. What is today? Today's Thursday. I don't always say the day because then, like, if somebody's replaying it and I did one on a Thursday, but they're watching on Saturday, it's okay. It doesn't matter what day you're watching the verse on. Doesn't matter what day you're participating, as long as you're involved and sharing the Word of God. So, Ecclesiastes. First, I'm going to share a little bit, a few of the notes from the study Bible portion. And it says, what's this book about? Ecclesiastes is trying to figure out the purpose of life. And it says every day we get strong messages about what it is to live the good life, especially right now, as involved and connected as we all are. We get messages from every which way. And oftentimes the quote-unquote good life is the money, the sex, the power, the profession, the position, right? All of those things that are worldly possessions are what people build up. It's the guy in front of the picture, the lamb, or the guy in the picture in front of the Lambo, right? And so that then other people strive to want those things. And the writer of Ecclesiastes pokes holes in those definitions of success. All of them are futile. None of them last after we die. They're not worth building our lives on. You can't build your life just on the material possessions and the worldly things while you're here. The only foundation sturdy enough to merit our devotion is God, trusting and obeying Him. So diving into the verse this morning, and it's again chapter 4, verse 4, states, "Then I observed that most people are motivated to success because they envy their neighbors. But this too is meaningless, like chasing the wind." And as I was saying, so often many people become jealous of others and push to outdo them. Like they're looking at their neighbors, as the start of the verse says, some are motivated to success because of the envy of their neighbors. And we see that often, that sometimes the person's lack of satisfaction with their own life, their lack of satisfaction with their own success, leads them to conclude that everybody else has it better. They're like, well, gosh, things aren't going just perfect for me, but the Smiths next door, they look like things are going really great. I want what they've got. But that isn't always your path. We do that often right now. I have a lot of people from automotive that participate in these shows, that watch these shows in the morning, and several of the other podcasts that I do, and we see it happen often in business. We think that somebody is doing better than what we are in business, and then we become jealous. We think, well, since they're doing better than I am, then I should be doing the exact same things that they are. But sometimes that's not your path. Social media especially, either shows like this and YouTube and Facebook and all these different avenues and different verticals where people engage often we'll look at somebody else and we'll say, well, man, they've got so many more followers, and they've got, well, gosh, their latest video's got more views than mine's got, or they have more social connections. So we're like chasing for the social connection online because that's what's real, right? And so we chase what we think that person has. But what motivates that person and what motivates you are each unique anyway. The path that they are on and the path that you are on is unique in and of itself. So you have to be driven by your own purpose. You can't be driven by somebody else's purpose. You know, to be genuinely happy for and genuinely excited for somebody else's success is really a huge compliment that you can pay them. It's a huge compliment to your faith and a compliment to God when you are genuinely just excited for somebody else rather than having that envy and chasing what they've got or what you think they've got for yourself. You know, when you chase somebody else's dream, at some point you're going to have to wake up and face your own reality. We have that happen. We go, oh man, I want to chase that person's dream. And then all of a sudden we realize where we're actually at, and we weren't working on or building on or doing the things that we should have been doing, the things that God laid out for us, right? So you have to understand, if you're chasing somebody else's dream and then all of a sudden there you are in your reality, their dream's not going to be built on your hopes. It's not going to be built on your desires, and it's not going to be built on God's unique path for you. So you have to make sure to truly stay and execute on your own path. Pray to God, stay rooted in Him, stay focused on what your faith is, because no two people's paths are the same. It's never going to work out where you think, well, gosh, I think they have something great, so I'm going to chase their purpose, right? Because that's not going to ignite you. It's not going to fire you up, and it's not going to fulfill you ultimately. So I'm going to read that one more time at the close here. It's Ecclesiastes 4, verse 4, and it says, "Then I observed that most people are motivated to success because they envy their neighbors, but this too is meaningless, like chasing the wind." So chase your own purpose. Chase what's important for you. You know what fire burns within you. Fuel that fire. So thank you so much for getting up and joining me this morning. I appreciate you. Do me a favor, like I asked at the beginning, or like I mentioned at the beginning, now that you've seen the message, if you would, like I said, click those likes, click those hearts, click the share button, simply so we can get the word out, share our faith, share the word of God, share some positivity for somebody else, and maybe enhance their path for them. One other quick thing, if you have a verse that's impacting you in your life, if you have something that is just reaching in and speaking to you, share that verse in the sidebar, or share it on your own page. Share some positivity and that whatever it is that's speaking to you. Share it on your own page. Tag me in it. I'd love to participate with you after the video. So thank you so much for getting up and joining me, and until we speak next, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. We'll talk to you soon, everybody.